at the future, I see a storm. It's got the sky painted black, covered in rust. Is this the revolution? Do you hear the heart beating? I had a dream, I was rising from the fallout. I'm building steam, it's all been coming down to this man or machine. I am the evolution. Waking up the animal. Waking up. I've got that lightning in my veins. I'm feeling something I can't explain. Waking up the animal. Waking
What is up, guys? Well, I'm a day behind schedule. I had to finish some work at home, but I am headed for Montana. I've got an elk and a deer tag in my pocket. I'm gonna go elk hunt for a couple days and then meet up with my buddy AJ later in the week and do some deer hunting. So that's the plan. Alright guys, well, it's morning of day one. I drove to a spot that I had seen on my way home a couple of times. I thought, oh man, I should really check that out one of these days. So I'm checking it out this morning. Drove in here in the dark and yeah, found a spot to hike into. Looks alright on the maps. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Alright guys, well, it's a cool, crisp morning, low 30s. Got down in this basin, bottom, whatever you want to call it, and I ran into a few whitetail, and I've been glassing up on these hills and haven't turned up anything yet, but I'm just going to keep moving and seeing different pockets and glassing, and got to turn up something eventually. Yeah. No grizzly bear poop. Yeah. I'm not gonna believe this. So, first morning, first hike. I don't see much, see a couple does. Well, I'm like, I'm gonna hike all the way up this mountain, get up where I can glass. And I sit down here for a little while and kind of glass the hillside, and I literally just start walking up the hill and I hear all hell break loose. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, that's something running right down towards me. So I get ready. Here comes a white-tailed doe, just whew, right past me. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, something must be chasing her. And I just seen some grizzly crap, so I was like, shit. Flip my scope covers open just in case, you know. I'm like, something's chasing her. And out comes this whitetail buck just on her. And I give him a few, and he's just running. And finally he stops, and I just see his horns, and I let him have it, guys. First morning. But he's a pretty nice whitetail buck. So, and yeah, close quarter like that was pretty cool. Pretty cool encounter. So much cooler than shooting them out at, you know, 300-400 yards. I like blacktail hunter. I like that close combat like hunt. So pretty awesome. Well, here he is. Check him out, guys. Take him. First buck of the trip. Hopefully I don't regret it. Probably go up and hunt with those guys and see some monsters. But that's how it goes. Don't pass what you wouldn't shoot on the last day. And this is a really nice buck. And it was just kind of cool how it all played out. He come by at, I don't know, 15 or 20 yards, something like that. So real cool encounter. Nice buck, and a lot of good meat for the freezer. He's a horse. So super happy with him. Super happy with him. Now I can concentrate more on my elk tag. So thanks, buddy. Beautiful deer. Beautiful buck. Oh. Yep. Just a real pretty deer. No extra junk. Nothing crazy. Just real typical. Nice and wide. Heavy antlers. Good beams. Just a nice buck. Alright, well, got the buck tagged, got a few photos, a little bit of video. Now it's time to get them taken care of, and I'm probably 2 miles from the truck, so be a long drag or pack him out. Not sure. I'm gonna look it up on Onyx and figure out the best way to get him out of here now. You guys haven't seen these crazy elk tag wallets yet. They are awesome. No electrical tape, no sticky crap on your horns. It also, you know, shows that, hey, I'm a dead deer. It's got some orange on the antlers, so that helps when it's packing out on your back. But, yep, I thought they were kind of a cheesy gimmick at first. But now that I have one, they're awesome. It is awesome, and they're reusable. You can use them over and over and over again. I'm about due for a new one, as you can tell. It hardly says Crazy Elk on it anymore. Alright, so 2 things. Always have your rifle handy, especially when field dressing game in grizzly country. So, scope covers off, loaded, safety on, ready to rock and roll, just in case. Number 2, I always pack paracord, in case I'm by myself and I've got to take care of, especially an elk, deer. A lot of times I won't even do this, but this was just a great spot. I was like, that's a perfect spot to gut the deer. These 2 trees are perfectly apart. There's a hump, so I can get to his butt and get all that out of the pelvis without having to really crawl underneath there. So yeah, just take a couple pieces of paracord. Takes 5 minutes. String them up, and then you're not fighting his legs. And like right now, they're in the rut. They got them stink. They've been peeing on themselves, and their stinkers stink. So I always take them off first, but either way, these stinky old ruddy up bucks, if I can not rub against their legs any more than I have to, I'm fine with it. So little tech tip on just making it easier to gut game by yourself. So let's get to work. Alright guys, well, got the deer all taken care of. It shows it's 1.8 miles to get out of here. So I think I'm just going to drag it. I think I can do it. It's pretty flat. It's downhill and then it's pretty flat from there. So I might just drag it out of here just to keep the meat nice and clean and all that. I don't know. If it gets too much of a pain in the butt, I'll break it down. But I'll at least get it down on the flat land and then deal with it down there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, got the deer all broke down. I just ended up boning it out. I drug it down to the flat and then worked him up. Head and cape. Got a little yard sale going on here. Luckily I brought me a Subway sandwich. I'm gonna eat this and load Stone Glacier up heavy and get out of here. Alright, we're all buckled in. All right, made it back to the truck with the first load. And it was heavy. I'm glad I split the load. I don't know if I would have made it all in one trip with the head and cape. Doesn't seem like it adds that much, but man, it sure is floppy. So, we'll get all this unloaded real quick. And take all the extra stuff out of my pack and then off to get the second load. Well, that's not a good sign. I came back to get my meat and the rib cage is gone. So something's already drug it off. So looks like my meat's still in the tree though. So you stay away, whatever you are. Maybe it's a wolf. I can shoot one of them. All right, well, just got back with the second load just after dark. Get everything loaded up. Change into the Crocs. And we are ready to roll.